Hello everyone, welcome on board this flight. Today we visit Avonmouth Docks, which are part of the Port of Bristol in England. They are situated near the mouth of the River Avon. The entrance to the docks has a lock that is 210 metres long and 30 metres wide. The docks are one of the UK's major ports for chilled foods, especially fruit and vegetables. I think these are containers of aggregate. This is a granular material such as sand, gravel or crushed stone that is combined to form other materials or used on its own in various industries. In construction, aggregates make up a significant portion of materials like concrete. What's that vessel over there? Let's take a closer look. The ones on the right are barges, and the one on the left seems to be a tugboat. Tugboats have a long history at Avonmouth Docks, assisting with tasks like guiding ships and firefighting. The tugboat's strength comes from its incredibly high power-to-tonnage ratio. In other words, they have a very strong engine, but they themselves are very light. This is the R shed. The sheds or warehouses at the docks are given letters to identify them. Can you see it says Osprey Group on the barge? The Osprey Group provides specialised port services for lifting, moving and installing heavy assets for major projects like offshore wind, nuclear and civil engineering. The tugboats are owned by Holyhead Towing, based on the Isle of Anglesey in North Wales. They support offshore oil and gas, marine civil engineering, dredging and renewable energy. Can you see the white vehicles at the bottom right? I'll mention them later. This section of the docks is called the Royal Edward Dock. It's the largest of the 3 docks that form the Port of Bristol. The large red machine in the centre is a container crane used for loading and unloading containers from ships. Specifically, it's a gantry crane with a hoist and trolley that move along a bridge structure, the gantry, supported by legs that run on wheels or rails. Avonmouth has 2 of these gantry cranes. Such cranes can be up to 40 metres high, equivalent to a 12-storey building. Let's have a little look around this crane. I've noticed a multicoloured vessel over there. Let's investigate. It's a jack-up rig, a barge fitted with long support legs that can be raised or lowered. There is a yellow quayside crane next to it. There are two main clusters of wind turbines at or near Avonmouth Docks. 3 privately owned turbines belonging to Ectotricity at the Bristol Port Wind Park, and 4 turbines as part of the Avonmouth Wind Power Project for Wessex Water. I'll fly past this turbine and then take a look at the lighthouse down there. The turbines at Bristol Port Wind Park have a blade diameter of 82 metres, and the hub height varies from 78 to 138 metres. So very roughly, they are as high as a football field is long. Okay, time to visit the lighthouse. There are 2 lighthouses at the entrance to Avonmouth Harbour, one on the north breakwater and one on the south. The South Pier Head Lighthouse was completed in 1907 and the north one in the following year, 1908. Both lighthouses were constructed using Norwegian granite.
Det er bra.
This is the North Pier Head Lighthouse. The tower height is 52 metres and the light is visible for 10 nautical miles. You can see the South Lighthouse at the top of the picture. I believe this pool in the centre is a dry dock that is currently filled with water. A dry dock is a watertight basin where water is drained to expose a ship's underwater hull for construction, maintenance, cleaning and repair. Let's take another look at the aggregate containers. Here is what appears to be a big pile of rubbish. I can't make out what it is, but my guess is that it's scraps of metal. Oh, I don't want my drone to get dirty. I think that lorry is about to unload. I'm off. Okay, the next thing to look at is this ship. This vessel is Songa Taurus, a chemical and oil products tanker built in 2009 and currently sailing under the flag of Portugal. It has a length of 144 metres, the equivalent to 2 747 jumbo jets, and a beam or a width of 23 metres. There is a prominent no smoking sign on the vessel for safety, to prevent potential explosions and fires. On oil tankers and similar vessels carrying flammable cargo especially, smoking is banned in areas where explosive gases could accumulate. You can see it says Madeira below the ship's name, confirming that it's registered in Portugal. Unbelievably, this ship has a deadweight tonnage, the weight of cargo it can carry, of 16,600 tonnes. That's equivalent to 166 blue whales. Oh yes, here are the cars I mentioned. The white vehicles are new and imported cars or small vans, waiting for distribution at Avonmouth. White is a very popular car colour, so it's common to see large numbers of them. I think the tanks in the background have something to do with the oil industry. Well, that just about wraps it up for today. All that remains is for me to thank you for flying with Drone Air, and see you next time.